Okay, everybody, we are lucky to have Sam Mollaei here. Recently won the 2 Comma Club award with ClickFunnels, owns a virtual law firm, and I've been lucky enough to work with them about the past 2 months. But I'm kind of curious, Sam, wouldn't mind asking you a few questions about a few things. Thanks a lot for being here. Also, do appreciate your time. I know you're a busy guy. But also the nice thing about you being busy is that you know how to outsource and delegate stuff really well, which is a skill you've worked on. So can you kind of talk a little bit about how you've actually, built a virtual company to the level it is?
Sure. So it all starts with building a team of virtual people who work virtually around the world who can help you with very specific tasks. I got familiar to the idea of virtual admins, and I read a book about it. Seemed amazing, and usually the first question is, what task am I going to hand off? And little by little, handed off a little bit more, hired a couple more, and then my first year, I think I ended up hiring 4 or 5 VAs. And I did an analysis of exactly how much it cost me to hire those VAs and what the benefits of having those VAs were. And when I did that analysis, it was very, very clear there was a very super high ROI action to do. So as soon as I kind of had that realization, I went and doubled down. And the next year I hired 20 more VAs. And now I'm at a point where it doesn't matter what it is, just hire as many as possible. So having a virtual team really helps out to be able to have a virtual company.
Yeah, and that's definitely how I'm building my business too. And the thing I love about the word is virtual. And I know a lot of people are kind of scared about working with someone that they don't see on a daily basis, and that, it's kind of building that trust also. And that's a common objection I get, and I'm sure you get it too. But like, what's it like actually training these people and integrating them with your team? And also, I guess some people are kind of skeptical about just sharing their information with the person they can't sit down with. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Sure. I would kind of look at it as a challenge. It's a fun challenge. Is how are you going to convince somebody who doesn't meet you in person or doesn't even necessarily need to talk to you on the phone? How do you convince them to trust you enough for them to be able to hire you and pay you and literally take money from their pocket and pay you? And it was a challenge, and I pretty much took on the challenge, and I started learning about how could you convince somebody to do that. And what I learned is that it takes proof. And the best form of proof is reviews, either text reviews, people that just write down a review for you, or even better yet, video reviews. If you get your hands on those reviews, it really sets a foundation for other people trusting you enough for them to hire you as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then I'm not sure if everybody here knows this, but you actually recently won the ClickFunnels 2 Comma Club Award, which means that this guy just, he made $1 million through one funnel, which is like an automated sales sequence online. It's kind of like a different style of website. But did all those VAs help you actually get to that level of notoriety and actually make that much money online?
For sure. I think it's good to have somebody who can kind of think on a macro level to be able to create that funnel, but it takes individuals with very specialized skills to be able to help move the process forward. So as a funnel, there's multiple parts to it. So yeah, the way you do is you create those funnels and you have your VA team help out with the different parts of the entire funnel. And yeah, definitely it's been crucial in making it successful and be able to get to $1 million online.
Yeah, no, it's I love my VAs, love working with them, and it's kind of fun too. You get to learn about different cultures. Just so everybody knows, Sam does have a program that helps lawyers build funnels and automate their businesses. I'll stick a link to it below in the comments. You're more than welcome to, or a description, whatever it happens to be. You're more than welcome to visit that there. It's really solid. It's I really enjoyed going through it. So I guess one other kind of thing that I'm curious about is, like, at least with my company and I work with people, I really like to help people actually build their ideal lifestyle. But like, how has having a virtual firm really helped you actually enjoy living your life? Because I know there are a lot of lawyers and just business owners in general that are just kind of burned out. Like, they're not doing what they initially went to law school for. And so how has having that, like, this outlet really helped you actually build the ideal lifestyle around the business?
Yeah, it was a very conscious decision that early on, this is what I wanted the most, was having control of my time and being able to work remotely at any point, at any hour of the day. So I wasn't really tied to any physical location or physical time. It's been amazing. It kind of was a vision early on, just from reading Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Workweek book. And it's been incredible just being able to have the control of time. But now it's turned to a point where it's not even a 4-hour work week. It's more like 440-hour work week. So it also takes a lot of control to be able to slow down also, and at your own pace and do it your way.
It's easy to kind of get addicted to what you do, and you really love what you do is the other thing. So it's
Yeah.
kind of
I
hard
mean,
to talk
I
about
wish
it.
everybody would get to that point where it doesn't feel like work for them. But yeah, definitely, it's definitely possible. Build it, whatever business you're gonna get into. Make sure you become really, really exceptional at it and do it your way. You don't necessarily have to follow any particular path. Create your own path.
Yeah, and for someone that kind of wants to start going that direction where they have, automated clients coming in, they have people working on a daily basis, they're not necessarily having to be in every part of their business. Like, what's the first step they can take to help them get to that next level? Because I know particularly lawyers, they tend to be very involved, and it's like, what's kind of the first step for them to kind of be able to pull themselves away from some of the tasks in their business?
There's only two ways. Either you figure out the how, or you figure out the who. So the how is basically, I'll just try to be practical as possible. It's either YouTube videos or books or courses. The who, which is even better than the how, is people who's going to help you, who knows how to already, who's already had success doing exactly whatever you want, finding that person and hiring them and having them help you create whatever systems you want. Those are the only two ways. There's no other two ways.
Yeah, and I think when you can kind of let go of that control, like, it allows you to play on your strengths, because there are a lot of people out there just trying to be good at things that that they're just not good at. And I think if you can hand that off, and I think that's one thing you've gotten really good at. And that's also one thing you really touched on in your program. Just, do you want to tell us a bit about Legal Funnel and kind of what you do and how you help lawyers with it?
Sure. So what Legal Funnel is, it teaches lawyers how to create their own funnel. What a funnel is, it's a system that you'll be able to use to generate clients. We usually expect 5 to 20 clients a month from the system. It teaches you all the principles. It gives you the actual funnel. It gives you all the automation. It gives you all the parts that essentially they need to be able to attract your ideal clients and put them into an automated system and be able to serve your clients and scale that out. Thank God it's worked out great for me the last 5 years. And now offer a program where I coach and I teach and also build for other lawyers the same kind of systems that I've been able to create for myself.
Yeah, I've been through the program. It's really good. I've been through probably 20 like marketing programs that are about 4 to 12 weeks or so. And Sam's is really good, very actionable and to the point and everything. Then also you just get to see the results too. Like, like I kind of see it behind him. He has that little black thing in the corner is an actual big gold disc that does actually tell you that he won a very prestigious award with this. But before we get going, Sam, do you have any kind of last few things you'd like to share about just kind of having a virtual firm and, well, just having kind of like building the ideal lifestyle too?
I think it's a realization that everybody's life, it's completely in your own hands. For me, my breakthrough was when I was starting out. I met with one of my friends who graduated law school 1 year earlier than me, and he pretty much went on his own and he told me, "Hey, I'm running my law firm. I'm doing it." And the fact that I realized that if he can do it, so can I. It's really, very important. Just knowing and having that confidence and knowing somebody who already has and following their footsteps and, using that as a kind of like a confidence booster to know that it is possible and do it your way. Especially the time right now where things are very unclear. Use that time to learn as much as possible, connect with Ian. I know Ian is putting a lot of good stuff out right now. It's the time to learn and apply. Just take advantage.
Yeah, I think this is, in a strange way, an opportunity, but I think we kind of share a sense of optimism too. So it's, well, everybody out there, thanks for watching this. Do appreciate this. Really appreciate you coming on, Sam. I do appreciate your time and everything. I think what you taught was really cool about just kind of building the virtual automated business, because that's kind of like, the whole laptop lifestyle now. But I mean, I think it's important for people to remember that, you can be innovative and start applying that to different industries other than, the obvious ones too. And you've done a very good job with that. So I appreciate you hopping on. And just another thing, Sam's Legal Funnel program is going to be at the bottom. If you do happen to be an international entrepreneur, Sam's also a business lawyer too. He's he's the most reviewed lawyer on the internet right now, so it's not that hard to find him. But I'll stick a link to that as well, because I know there are some international entrepreneurs out there. So if you do need some help getting your visa set up, or just getting your business set up, or doing both, and then figuring out how to make money with it, he's the guy to talk to. So thanks a bunch, Sam. We'll catch you later.